We are one-on-one with an Aquinas College professor who has taught in the Ukraine on the situation there and what's happening on the ground in the Ukraine. 24-hour News 8's Tom Hillen is in the control room with the story.
Well, Leon, Dr. Marko from Aquinas College says that he has been on Skype pretty much nonstop this week with people that he knows in Ukraine.
They're very concerned about Russian troops in Crimea and sending other Russian troops into Crimea. They're certainly concerned about the decision of the Russian parliament under Putin to fulfill his request to be willing to send troops into another sovereign country, which is Ukraine.
Those that Dr. Marko is talking to in Ukraine are telling him that there are serious concerns that this situation is heading towards war. He says many see this as a revolution, fed up with their lack of freedoms, among other things.
I think in many ways the people of Ukraine are fed up with corruption and a very, very dire economic situation.
Ukraine plunged into chaos last week after the ouster of President Viktor Yanukovych, following bloody street protests that left dozens dead and hundreds wounded. As to whether or not the U.S. can or should play a role in the situation in Ukraine, Dr. Marko says yes.
I think the United States is more obligated to support as much as they can people who are striving for freedom, that emphasize human rights, that have been persecuted throughout the centuries. I think there's a moral obligation of the U.S. government to respond to this crisis. There's no question in my mind.
Late today, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry condemned what he called, quote, the Russian Federation's invasion and occupation of Ukrainian territory. Live in studio control, Tom Hillen, 24-hour News 8.